Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Alexis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some more The 100-Line Last Defense Academy. Hey there, Kuro. Hey, Ada. Welcome. Hope you're all doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. Spent much of the day playing Uma Musume, actually, in between work. Interesting, it's fun. If you're sort of like a... If you like life-raising sort of games, yeah, it's just playing a little bit of that just before stream as well. So as a result, I didn't notice that. Turns out that Last Defense Academy has received a patch, and actually, it seemed like a pretty decent patch from what I saw. It added a feature that I certainly wanted. The one where I can see the direction of where people are in the hallways to talk with them. That's something that I was certainly complaining about before, so I'm glad that they fixed that up, along with a few other things as well. But that was something I noticed the most, at least. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the game, shall we? All right. I think they also added, like, a new difficulty option. Yeah, over here. Oh boy. Extreme and Despair difficulty mode. Special attacks and last resorts cost 2 AP. Allies take 100 damage from every attack. Normal damage if unit has armor. Not an effect during the tutorial. Alright, I saw that it was a hard mode. I didn't realize it was going to be quite that hardcore, at least. So I'm not something that I would pick. But hey, a nice feature to have for people who want to up the difficulty. Anyway, where last we left off, we were about to go and try and convince people to come fight with us. Let's double check where people are. Yeah, just over here. So, Tsubasa? I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. Oh, what is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? You don't mind. I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Looks like we got some... I don't think that's ham. I think that might be like Devon or something. And lettuce. And then you got some like egg and mayonnaise sandwiches or something. If I had to guess. Those sandwiches for me? Yeah. I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course! Come on in! Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, a consolation prize? Beautiful sandwiches! Sandwich! Oh, and looks like Tsubasa's room also has more mechanically inclined ornamentation here. Our room's boring in comparison. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Oh, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. Makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. He scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah. Bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But, in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. Should have expected this. Is this what you were after from... Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches would have bribed me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
Huh?
What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out. Not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Now to think of it, Asa is always retching. I mean, that would certainly get in the way of fighting, right? You don't want to be in the middle of combat and suddenly end up throwing up. That's definitely gonna possibly put yourself in a dangerous situation, right? Why, if I ever fought the Invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? You can use it as a projectile weapon. I don't think the Invaders will care for some reason. Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got in your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing. Medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the Invaders. Are you okay? Oh god. No. No. I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. Can't blame her for refusing. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. Only I can find out a way to suppress her nausea. Although, puking is... Puking? Ato! How long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles. This doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us. But I proceeded to tell Ato the boss's tendency to puke. I see. But that's what she's been dealing with. Sounds tough. Yeah. I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead.
Huh?
What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags that they have on buses or planes? Actually, they wouldn't have planes in this universe, would they? They're all underground. I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. Do they even have sick bags here? High quality ones at that. What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room? Gift-o-matic? Yeah! Like, if they don't have them here, we just need to bake them. It seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. Alright, well, fashionable sick pouch. Looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof bath bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. Fashionable sick pouch! This looks perfect! Asa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials will need a string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so, Ato and I split up to gather the materials we needed to make the sick bag. Hey Skylar, how you going? You've interrupted us in our quest to get a fashionable sick bag so that someone's able to vomit in a less embarrassing manner. Yeah, where to start? Guess I'll just ask everyone. Preparing for persuasion missions. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. Ooh, that's a year of subscriptions, Skylar. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Yep, see? Here we go. This is what I was talking about. We are able to find that Darami is right over here. So we know the direction to go to this time. This is an awesome update. Rumi? Do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there raw dog, and I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right. You should be careful. I always imagine that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch.
Huh?
Really? No. Kuro. This isn't I can make her better. This is I can make her worse. This is precisely the right situation. I can make her worse. Back around where we found Ato, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetics shop. I memorized where it was so I could go maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetics shop from Daramy. Well, she needs professional... Okay, alright. Seriously, yes, he does need professional help. But... comedic-wise, I can make her worse. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Yeah. Alright, so let's, check the rest of this place. Yep, over there, out there, okay. Oh, how's it going, Takumi? Getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah. Bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. I never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop?
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takamaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Yes, yeah, okay. Down over here. Ato, how's your quest for string going? Look, Takumi! I found the plastic bag. That's also what we needed. How about the string? Nice one, Ato! One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. You did find one of the items after all. Yep, I'm having a blast. Yep, okay. Over here now. A fashionable pouch. I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Even once? We don't carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies, so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Alright. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets, me snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these two go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Oh! Yeah, they were talking about string. Thank you. That'll work. Hooray, I've got a shoelace. Thanks. I'll do that. I didn't find a pouch, I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch.
Huh?
Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Daramy told me, there's a cosmetics shop where we found Ato outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Excellent. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Absolutely. Over here, begin exploration. Alright, treasure chests. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts with the Gift-O-Matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Alright. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction, to the right. Hey. I've got a few different treasure chests around now. It is over there. There. I might go down, then back up, and sort of, I hope you like sticks. Could we destroy effigy? Kill us with fire! Effigy went up in flames and turned to ash. Almost immediately the air of the surrounding area changes, the area become purified. Oh. Well, we've got a few things now, don't we? Pebble hits you. Where did it come from? Look around. Oh, it was an invader. Apparently chased after, but I got away and you just ended up wasting stamina. But I've got some pumice.
I'll take this with me. This looks quite rare.
Oh, ear pick. How many sixes? Oh, 3. I want a 3. You see a bird roosting on top of a tall tree. Its feathers are a beautiful crimson color. Climb the tree. Try your best to climb the tree, and before long you manage to reach the top. By then the bird had already flown away, but it left behind a few crimson feathers. Rainbow feather. Lovely.
I'll take this with me.
Ooh, that's a good item. First we'll engage in combat a little. Just got 2 people with us, but that should be okay, right?
We better get moving.
Okay.
Say when. Yeah! Yes, leave it to me. All well and
down.
good. I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their numbers. Got it.
Your
Nice.
boost.
Yes, leave it to me.
Boost for you.
All well and good. I'm ready whenever. You're in the way. I guess it's my turn.
Take you down.
Yes, leave it to me.
And
Allow
double
me to trim down
kill.
their got it. Nice. I guess it's my turn. Here we go. Keep your guard up. I've got this.
Okay, got ourselves a bit of armor there.
I'm ready whenever.
There we go. Now the damage he can do with his scythe is really nice. Hey Guna, how you going? Ooh, EP gold. That's a good item to have.
What?
Taunt. Okay. A log starts rolling down. I jump out of the way! I managed to jump over the log, complete the full craft extra thick log.
I'll take this
Excellent.
with me.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way. A deer eating tree bark. Approach it. Yeah, tree bark.
Yes.
Just tired. Yeah, fair enough. Hopefully you can get some rest in that case. I'm gonna go that way. Take accessories. Red crystal fragment.
We did it.
Check the cockpit. The cockpit and started pushing random buttons. A Vulcan cannon fired, blasting away the surrounding debris. This bettered the view and made searching a bit easier, so machine parts are going to be really valuable for us now, I see. Alright. I think a glowing blue rock. Or a calcum.
I'll take this with me.
Hooray! Graham Morrison's Kim decided to drop another ID in the span of 2 weeks. Well, that's how things work sometimes, right? Try the fiery red ones. Alright. Yeah, just be careful of mushrooms in general. Mushrooms are kind of dangerous. Alright. Probably broken. Mantle. Those are camera lens.
I'll take this with me.
Okay, inventory is almost full. Yeah, go over here. Go fight these guys, see if you can get something good. We did really well last time, after all.
Good to go.
You?
Yeah! Yes, leave it to me. Here we go. All well and good. We better get moving. Got it. Nice. I'm ready whenever.
I wish I got the damage boost.
We better get moving. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
There
I
we
guess it's
go.
my turn. You're in the way. All well and good. We better get moving. Got it! Nice! Yes, leave it to me.
Hey.
My turn!
Let's go defensive,
Not
I
gonna cut
think.
it!
There we go. All damage prevented.
Here we go! I'm ready whenever.
Grab
Allow me to trim down
that
their numbers.
one. And...
We better get moving.
Fuck it, let's be fancy.
Allow me to take them down. I hope I helped a little. Yes!
Build up 4. Okay, over here. Check underneath the machine. Ow! Well, can't win them all, I guess. Fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. We also picked up a few extra items as well. And yeah, that 200% bonus basically doubled it. More than doubled our income there for the machine parts. Alright, here we go. Craft fashionable thick pouch.
Aha!
Yes! We made a fashionable sick pouch! We did it, Takumi! I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah? What's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. But someone like what Karawa is to me. Yeah, like a grandpa. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. Guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. Puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to brag me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Alright, persuasion missions. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing Thingo twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry, you just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Begin persuasion.
Huh?
I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think. Plus, it smells and it's slippery. No, there's no way I can fight. I'm just gonna do everyone a favor and leave the school without a fuss.
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
What? This is a stick bag? It's a fashionable stick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a stick bag that looks this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
So, how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything. I really don't think I can fight. 30% is better than where we were at before. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. Sure, everyone would make fun of me. Of course. What Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, that everyone would see her do it. I know that now is not the time to be embarrassed. But there is a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you. Kind of a bummer. I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. Got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school?
Pukey.
It was Pukette.
Ooh.
All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking.
That's not a cool nickname.
Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like, how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free of any puke. That's why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke. I think that if I puked in front of everyone here, the same thing would happen again. They would be repulsed and give me a mean nickname. I'd rather die somewhere on the streets than be ostracized and called Pukette again.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No! I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
Fuck it.
I'll puke with you.
You can't make fun of both of us. It's cool if you pee your pants. What? What are you talking about? You puked on your own. Stand out. I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. Gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. She gets made fun of, and so will I. I continue to meet her gaze in silence. We're not looking to be romantic with Tsubasa. Like, he's already got his childhood friend, right? Karawa. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. And suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
I like stupid people. Puke with me? Are you crazy? How'd you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Getting there. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I'd never imagined this. Asa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. Sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything that you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt that like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. If memory serves... Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned to be a mechanic.
Huh?
Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takamaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah. Tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. But you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place that they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karawa is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like to spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop,
Ooh.
Damn it! Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick. I miss you so much, Grandpa.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
Huh?
What? Why? Remember what Circe said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Circe may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So, Grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I stepped closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Absolutely.
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us. And protect what matters most to us together.
New party member gained! Persuasion complete! Fighting to protect humanity. To protect my grandpa and his workshop. Someone like me really do that? Of course you can. And you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises. I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run away from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want. And what I'd need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure. Sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. There we go. Well, I did what I could with Tsubasa. Try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shiroma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Not easier than the others, at least. I'll talk to Gaku next. Maybe not as easy as Tsubasa, though. It's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Oh. Man, do you live like this? Don't you get this much junk in here already? It hasn't been 2 weeks, buddy. Oh, good man. Huh? Well, I would fight. I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? Oh, they're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. Tsubasa will fall. I don't think Tsubasa will fall for him. I mean, who knows? I could be wrong. I don't... I mean, it could be. I don't know. I'm betting on not, however. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. All of you be fine fighting those monsters. You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Oh, must have a couple of screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either. We have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. We don't defend the school. Everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family. I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. Found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. So all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't! I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on, just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoot! Shoot! Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. And if Sirei were here, we could ask him to tell us what we get paid for our conscription services. But he's not here. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. Would the Giftomatic print us money? But nobody has money here. We'll basically... we've got our ad break at the moment. So, we'll pause the game here, and we'll be back in a few minutes, okay? See you shortly. All right, we are back. Let's get back to 100 lines, shall we? You're basically brought here with just the clothes on our back.
Ah.
Pay him money. Maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. What will get him to open up to me? Maybe one of those get-rich-quick books or something? Idiot's Guide to Making Money? I don't know, maybe just print him up a receipt and tell him that it's an NFT or something that's worth millions of dollars. Oh no. What's something he wants? Something with monetary value?
Huh?
No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. We'll give him a brick of gold. Hiroko, what have you got for me? I peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiroko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record.
Huh?
Record?
Oh.
A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. Did even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable.
Ah.
Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't. But it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? That might be something for Gaku. Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their head. That's what Theory said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this. That's why I'm documenting all this for you. So that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry. Never mind. I got Sabasa on board at least. People have rewards when the war is over. Yep. Okay. Down here. Huh? Something Gaku might want. What about some needles and thread?
Huh?
Needles and thread? Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing. He don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked out. It was all like, oh, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently, he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case... Turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Gotta say, Takamaru is definitely listening a lot to other people. Like, he's not as standoffish as he looks. Like, he's gotten to know Tsubasa, he's heard about Gaku's family. He's a pretty awesome guy. Yeah. Okay. So, over here... Present for Gaku. What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes. Or the money to buy more. I see. But he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. Don't just bring him any old clothes. Have to be something that he likes. I'm going to get him clothes. I need to research his tastes. Makes sense. I need to buy more. Yeah, okay. Shows the number of days until 100. This will be the norm in a few years. Alright. Over here. Where are you? This way. God, I love this feature. Look, Takumi! Look what I found! What's that? Surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting. Darby swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. He's acting like a psychotic slasher. Okay. I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. A present for Gaku. What about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although, giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently, Gaku's good at sewing, and he don't seem like no amateur. According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. And what about giving him a sewing kit? Be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. I searched the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching, sewing kit. A sewing kit with all the tools needed for any project. In the hands of an expert, it's better than a machine. Lovely. Sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I'll need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be a pain. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. If the place Daramy found was a surgical facility, they might have needles and thread for stitching. Also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Daramy show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Alright. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Daramy? Nah, cutting. You know what? It's fine. We can find both. Okay. Take me to that hospital, Daramy. Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost. Down there, huh? Alright. Yeah, I'll be able to pick up some treasure boxes along the way. Yeah. What if I go across this way, head down there, across, and then go to our destination? Wish for better materials. Yep. I discovered some materials. Star must have made your wish come true. 10% upgrade on everything we find. And let's take that. That one looks like a pine mushroom. Don't eat it. Yeah, put down the mushroom and left. Let's do that.
Let's go. I've got this. Here. All right.
It's killing game time!
Hold up. Finish that off.
Let's go! Piece of cake!
Here we go. That's it. Got it. Say when.
Back to piercing. Alright, no.
Good to go. Here. Ready when you are. Take this. All right. Here we go.
Okay, okay! Go, giant of fire!
We did it.
Alright, rainbow feather acquired. Natural hot spring. No time to rest. Oh well. Take that. Oh. Look around. Yeah, more pumice.
This looks good.
Take that. That's some good gear out of fighting these guys after all, so...
Say when.
Let's do it to it! Unalive itself!
There we go. I did 100 lines once, didn't go very well. You managed to survive at least, so... there's that, I guess? That's not like 100 lines of talcum powder. How you going,
Here we
TDTG?
go.
Doing okay? Take extra damage for some reason.
Despawn or something! Totally wrecked!
Say when.
Let's go!
My turn.
Let's do it to it!
It's not gonna quite.
Ready when you are.
Yeah?
Here we go. That's it. Got it.
It's killing game time! Let's do
Yeah.
it to it!
There we go, because your movement is down. Beautiful.
Let's go!
And
Oh, here! Okay, your turn now.
that's fine, we're done.
Yes.
Transparent stone. Plushie. Pick it up. Lost pumice stone, got invader plushie. Fix it with a stone, apparently.
This looks good.
Oh, it's an upgrade. Ah, damn it! I would have pick some flowers. Small flower gained.
Did it.
Pick it up. Oh shit! Lost that transparent stone.
Real nice.
Oh well. Easy come, easy go. You know what? Sure, go for it. Fuck. It was loaded. Oh, Daramy just fragged herself. Can any of us say that we're surprised? Pick the poisonous purple mushrooms. I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, we got a poisonous mushroom. Actually, it was took damage from the wild beast, though.
Yes.
Okay. Cut the grass before proceeding. Bamboo. Take that.
Did it.
Over there. Let Daramy do it. Apparently she's still okay, just out of combat, I guess. It was like that horror franchise with the store in it. Daramy thrust her hand into the pile of syringes. We somehow pulled out a gem from it. Guess her enthusiasm was the key.
Yes.
Oh, got ourselves a diamond. Thanks, Daramy. Pitch black room while exploring. It's pull the curtains open. Yep, there we go.
We did it.
We should probably try and get out of here, even if move the rocks. Recovered some HP. Doesn't help Daramy because she's out of it, sadly. Hey there, messy Giga. How you going? Let's have a little bit of a stretch, shall we? I'll dismantle the rubbish. Ouch! Alright. The robot suddenly started moving. Just as suddenly it immediately stopped. I think that wasn't completely broken. Okay. I don't like how much damage it took there. Yeah, continue exploration. Not really all that different going up versus going down, so... looks like it doesn't have long to live. Leave it alone. Leave the bear alone. Oh no, you dropped your bag! Wade into the water, I guess? Oh, fuck.
What?
Oh, got a school uniform out of that. Run! Go back one space, scrap parts gained.
We did it.
Do we need those? I suppose we get rid of the bamboo. Read past supercomputer CPU.
Yes!
Alright. That's not bad. We will replace the scrap part. Find an altar. Leave an offering. Lost our diamond. Oh no. I mean, we boosted everything else, so we just need one more item and we'll make up for it. Dismantle a large clock. Large gear.
We did it.
Okay, all works out in the end. And over there. There we go. Needle, thread, scissors, and cotton. Thanks for the clip, Ada. Alright, I got all the materials. Okay. Can we go home now? My head's kind of got a huge hole in it. I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing error gaze. Don't we all, Daramy? Alright, we've got ourselves a 10% bonus for everything. Sadly, we didn't get any minerals, but we got a lot of everything else, so... We lost our diamond. Right, sewing kit. Craft that.
Haha!
Yes! The sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. Gaku, you live like this. Freaking, like, lives like Asmongold. Doesn't matter how many times you come over. I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use this sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright. I gotta admit this is pretty thoughtful. I had just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yeah, a pretty good reaction. I could tell that Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. I'm really more of a Russ. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Why would I fight? Isn't it obvious?
Hey!
Because I'm freaking terrified!
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them? Seems like you're the ones with a few screws loose.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiroko, every invader you back nets you a bounty reward. Money indeed. PvPG? I sense what's coming. I sense what's coming. And you must be beware of the evils of capitalism, okay? Beware of them! If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. Look, money does not equal capitalism. No freaking way. You're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. You steam it up. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles. Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. Any idea how long I've been broke? Gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then... But if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders? Then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be saved too. Isn't that a good thing? No way! It's not fair! Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. I'll never agree to join us until this hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I want to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17! I was working 24/7, 365 days a year.
Fucking
I worked
shit, mate.
every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
Well,
Isn't that messed up?
oh, that line was,
So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face.
saying not
There's no
all of them
way
are
I'm gonna
bad.
help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever
Ooh, that's a good one.
fight for any of them.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takamaru told me. You're the oldest in the group home. You have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? Not my family. It's not like we're blood related. Strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Only are they not family? They're a huge burden. I had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it puts me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die. Die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
So, someone's got some issues. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. I mean, like, it's like parentification. I don't know if people are familiar with the concept, but you'll often see, like, sometimes with, like, really big families, you'll get, or neglectful families, the eldest children sometimes become, like, almost like a third parent to the other kids, helping to raise them, possibly taking on an extra job to help support the family in order to pay for everyone. And they grow up too fast. They don't get to be a kid. And that leads to huge issues down the line. So, like, it's tough hearing Gaku say this, certainly. But, like, he's not necessarily, like, at fault here for, like, saying things like that. Like, he's under a huge amount of pressure to help out. What he needs is, like, money, absolutely, and also, like, a therapist to talk him through his issues. Like, it's not the kid's fault, definitely not, but it is society's fault for failing him and the other kids. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to
he
sew
does.
for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Oh, give me back my time and money!
That went away.
Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brats! Die, 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 die! The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Oh. I guess he just needed to vent. Damn it. Die! They can all die! They all deserve to die. They all should just die. Why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed?
I start crying!
It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. If you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them, and you know that you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little rats who ruined my life? But my life sucks! Was I a pansy thief in my previous life?
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine.
God damn it, Gaku, you're actually making me tear up. Let me just, wipe my face a little bit.
I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you, like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home. Just fight for your family.
Persuasion complete! I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so... Who needs family? They just... in the way. Should I have to keep busting my hump for them, even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. Still, I just abandoned them? They're family. They might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Of course. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little bit better about myself now.
Up and at 'em!
troops, time to rise and shine!
Had one of your own answers for a bit.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
How many days do we have to convince everyone?
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed, feeling like it would be just another morning. 3 more. Okay. But then... who could that be? Bed. As the bed gets made without me realizing, I wonder who's doing that. It's a magic bed. I opened up the door and welcomed my guest inside. How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. Slice your mother up into little bits and put her in the... Just kidding. You've been downried. Psych.
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something? Or did you just come here to prank me? Fucking Daramy. Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiroko sent me on important business. Mistress Hiroko? She wants you and me and Takamaru and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hiroko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. Daramy bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Mostly confusion. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow. So maybe Hiroko wants to discuss that test she mentioned? Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Oh, got people over there. Good morning, Mr. Subino. We're back.
Huh?
Back? Where did you go? We were out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives when we've had to learn that the hard way. Can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. This outside world is really something. Oh, we found plants I've never even seen before. Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's lots of strange mushrooms out there. There's no need to worry. Mr. Outski has been sneaking us bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I could mention. Well, excuse me. And excuse us, we must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Bye. Wild grass salad. Sounds absolutely delectable. Anyway, cafeteria time. You're all here. Yeah, I gathered them all up just like you told me. Oh no, Daramy. I can see that. Did an admirable job, Daramy. Mistress praised me. Did something happen between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want a report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? No, this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku were starting to come around.
Oh.
I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course. But we can deal with the holdouts later.
Huh?
Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can. I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. Oh, really think abandoning those guys is going to make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to now completely meaningless. You have time to spend worrying about the others. I'd prefer you spend it training to use your hemo anima more effectively. Enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Yuriko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Ice Queen! Anybody not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Hiroko or Darumi? Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but... never mind. Probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Oh, today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. Might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it's all over for them tomorrow. You're right. We cannot possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiroko force him out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I mean... like, that's the police force right there? Like, literally, obey the law, or else the police will arrest you. I never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. To be fair, like, society shouldn't have to require that. People should be willing to step in and help their fellow person. Honestly, like, ACAB, fuck the police. Excuse me. In the back of my mind, I'd been expecting, hoping, really, that Hiroko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see now how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I've managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Gamma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Sherma, Ima, and Kako, or it's too late. Alright, so I'm guessing they're just back there. Yeah, alright. Well, let's go in order. Sherma? This is Sherma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually, the door slowly opened. Hello. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Sherma. That deadline hero set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know. You sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. I don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now, so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Sherma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. Oh god. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. Yep, alright. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. No different now. No choice but to go along with what he says. Alright. I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Tako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time.
Hey!
It's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. Well, let's talk with this chucklefuck over here, shall we? This is Ima's room. Let's see if he's around. Rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you! To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you could achieve in just one day? Ina, please. At least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan I've come up with.
Huh?
Oh, right. You mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. No way Hiroko is going to allow that. It's the problem my strategy aims to address. I mean, that really sounds like you're planning to kill Hiroko and, like, dump her body in the fire or outside the school or something.
Hey!
And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Ina waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. Seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. Alright, so at our second break, we've spoken with everyone. Let's take a pause here, and we'll return in a few minutes, alright? See you shortly. Alright, and we're... So, let's see what happens now that the other three have decided that they're gonna take their chances with exile. I've talked to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. Done what I can now. Guess I'll just go back to my room. I mean, we've still got the rest of the day left. We can do some stat boosting and shit. I had a feeling it would turn out this way. still not happy about it. Those three really are kicked out tomorrow. What happened to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. One of them changed their mind after all? Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Eito. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Hiroko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back there bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. Alright. So, what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. It was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiroko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we would have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. Yes, that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiroko told us before she left, and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come up against. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. I mean, couldn't she just be making an assumption? We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there. But Hiroko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, it is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture, but it seems to me that Hiroko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something that we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say that she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We'll have to ask her about it ourselves. What? Just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Hey Drago, how you going? Knowing what she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. Who did I pick? What's this for? What did I pick for what? Oh, okay. I haven't picked anyone yet. I'm saving that until, I've, randomly drawn some rarer characters so that I can pick someone that I haven't received, essentially. I'm trying to be strategic about it. Also, I did happen to roll the rate up character, so I don't really need one of the other characters for now, at least. So I can afford to hold off. And besides, I do want to play a run with Daiwa Scarlet as well because I'm a fan of her. I gotta support the Ara lookalikes. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader. He's got the crazy eyes going on a bit there. What? If Hiroko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hiroko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. Ada's definitely playing some 4D chess here. Or at least making like Batman gambits. Working out how Hiroko works in order to make like rational decisions to try and corner her. The Shoba's not the smart guy. Ato is more the smart guy. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help us get a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hiroko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I could make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi, and you have quite a way with words, so... So that's what this is about. Please, Takumi, use your protagonist powers to convince her otherwise. Alright. I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiroko. Thank you. It's best to be talking private. Just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiroko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor, alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Is Hiroko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Alright, oh, hello. Hi, Kako. I don't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He's shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is his plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. I see. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. Alright. Over there, I guess. Ada said Hiroko was in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here all on her own? Engaging in leisure, obviously. Look, Takumi, over there. Ada pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course...
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
What? We weren't peeping! That's right, we wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
Don't behave that way. Like, she's just in a swimsuit, it's fine.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident.
Yeah, don't make this weird.
You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
I do see she's swimming with her jewelry on. Some people do that, but I always feel like that's... Would that sort of get in the way and... like the chlorine, would that like tarnish the jewelry as well? I don't know.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
We watched Hiroko make her way towards the locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later, I guess she decided to have a shower as well. I suppose, like, chlorinated pool, like, wash your hair, right? Thank you for waiting. Now, let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Hey Kailash, how you going? Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Yeah, I'm doing well myself. As Drago was saying earlier, I've been playing some Uma Musume since that came out in English today. I'll probably play a little bit more of that after stream before bed. Yeah. Although career mode definitely takes a lot longer than I thought it would. There considering like there's an event quest, like an event daily quest to complete career mode. They're expecting you to do that once per day. Really? That seems a bit much, right?
Huh.
Let's hear what Hiroko has to say. Oh, you have things around? Oh. I can't lift it up at all. I probably can't either, to be honest. This is a great place for a leisurely lounge with a tropical mocktail in hand. Just kidding. Oh, wrong button. I'll click that. There we go. Yep, series announcements. Okay. Alright, Hiroko. Alright. I'm going to come right out and ask. Hiroko? Do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured it out from some of the stuff you've said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude, for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiroko. Now that Sirai's gone, it's no doubt you're the best person for the job. I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. I'm sure everyone else would feel the same if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves would tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore. Yeah, he's managing to phrase that as a very polite threat and warning.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So, please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think you have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. But we didn't mean to grill you exactly. Maybe just see you? You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room? Or how they chose who to send here? Hold on. Can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It will be better for our own morale. It will be better for our morale that way.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Saved by the bell. The nighttime announcement. Didn't realize how late it was. Night, Kuro. Hope you sleep well. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you, Hiroko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria, like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not going to back out on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. All right. I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept this secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes. I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Yuriko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called out to her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Are you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Are you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said time and again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I find it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. all of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Hiroko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hiroko. She's not so bad after all. Just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Eito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiroko mentioned? Whatever it is, it made her obsessed with winning this war. But it's also something she thought would be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, they'll have told us everything. I'd better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. And so ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting. One that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. I've checked all around this side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. Looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. Oh gee, look what happened again. Like someone's promised to give us information and they've disappeared. First Sirei and now Hiroko. Don't understand this. Oh, damn it. Where the hell is she? Hiroko had disappeared. The day was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding. When we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiroko wasn't there. Ima? You better not have killed her. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. She's in the fridge! We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hiroko was gone, vanished, without a trace.
Ah!
Where'd you go, mistress? Safe to say that she isn't anywhere on school grounds. Just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean... Both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. It's turned into a killing game, everyone! Where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hiroko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Sirei. Yep. Precisely what I said. You mean expect me to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Oh, don't say that. You're gonna make me... If Miss Shizahara is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. Now the rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima? Didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say, my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizahara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love? Ima, you're a fucking idiot. Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. I'm practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many kind of friends is what allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. I'm sorry, everyone. You know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but... So... You gotta put the moves on Hiroko and try to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that, I don't know where to start. But I've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hiroko, then where is she? I mean, he could just be lying, of course. He could have just made that up. Like, oh no, my plan wasn't to kill her, it was to seduce her. Looking like an idiot, but he actually did kill her, after all. If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, yeah. No Sire? No Hiroko? Oh, it'd be a total crap fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again.
Hey!
Yeah. That's the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for Hiroko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we'd made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. Well, that's the day.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
This is terrible. I felt like we'd finally reached an understanding with Hiroko. And now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. Fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, tap me. It's late. It's getting dark. Then we'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest, too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep-deprived during it. He's right. Can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina, so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright. You win. Let's call it a day. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow Hiroko will come back like nothing ever happened, and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for the day. You can go on back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. She'll be back tomorrow, like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Thanks for the clip, Ada. That's... Fucking Ema deserves to be outed for his stupidity. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? Alright, the coffins. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiroko. We started with the school interior. Nothing. It looks like a spaceship. Then we split into groups and checked outside, everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiroko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. She'd disappeared, utterly and completely. Another day, and we didn't find anything. Oh, this is bullshit, man. Oh, people don't just blip out of existence like this. And as thorough as we can. There's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? Get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server? She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone! My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. God damn it, Ema, not now. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency with your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Well, it's I'm so sorry I wasn't able to find Hiroko. If there was an official scale for usefulness, I'd be right at the bottom. She's not on school grounds, but there's no evidence of her crossing through the wall. She'd be. I mean, again, like, if someone else had taken her beyond the wall. What the hell are these statues, anyway? Then, like, the fire extinguisher would be there because we just come back and put it back. Where would Hiroko have gone? Yeah, like Kailash, we're probably going to be wrapping up in 10 or 20 minutes or so, depending on what happens, I guess. Oh, damn that Hiroko! Where'd she up and disappear all of a sudden? Don't leave me, Mistress Hiroko! Sire, now Hiroko? The invaders attack now? Oh, we're gonna be royally screwed. My dear sister has something to say. Everyone, keep quiet and give her your full attention. What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kako? It could be nothing, but...
Oh!
What if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? I mean, like, yeah, the invaders are able to get past without the fire extinguishers, so... Hiroko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out? It's like back at the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right. None of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. Oh, if only we'd gotten to know Miss Shizahara better, she might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey, moron. This is Hiroko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us. Could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? What? Pay attention to my dear sister. Oh, gonna be out. She really have gone home on her own? If she did, that's totally unfair. Don't leave me, Mistress Hiroko. Oh, Hiroko ran off and left us on our own? I ain't buying it. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us. Secret way out? Is that possible? Let's listen to what Kako has to say. I think you should ask Kako to tell us more. Whatever she says is bound to have more value than anything I can come up with. What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiroko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Zire could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Yeah, there we go. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, and came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? What? Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. And it would be like Miss Shizahara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest! You've thought of everything! Wait a minute. You really think Hiroko was murdered? By one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa. Don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiroko would never run off and abandon us. And she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she'd let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Darumi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiroko's been taken away from me, and in such a cruel way too. Need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this? God damn it, Daramy. Please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. I mean, there's a lot of hearsay. That's a kind of evidence. And supposition. Hearsay and supposition. Those are kinds of evidence. Right. Just a theory. Just one possibility. You explain yourself really well, though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest, after all.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Oh, both those theories mean Hiroko would have left school grounds. When outside the wall starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. I'm not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, they'll find her. Pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think I could shove the parts in the Revive-O-Matic? Maybe it'll still work even if they're a little rotten. No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death. A few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiroko's still alive. And I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow, we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right. That's probably the best approach. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized. Another day of fruitless searching. Made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiroko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We've gone over a couple of possibilities today. I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiroko running away. One of us killing her. Each sounded just as impossible as the other. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Don't think she was lying then. So why would she leave us so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiroko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours or only a few minutes. All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around, trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already, it was still dark out. Then, I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet.
What the?
Oh no, it's Sparky Sparky Boom Man. It's back.
You! What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again. I still can't make anything out. Just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
I mean, like, you're assuming this guy's an invader, but you don't really have any evidence of that. And if he's not an invader, then he's not attacking the school. I suppose he could be a third party attacking the school, I don't know, but it's getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hideko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sire? Was that you too? What did you... Ah.
Oh boy.
Hey!
He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I was right. The invaders are back. Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiroko, too. And, you know what? That looks like an incredible cliffhanger right there. Oh, when you save in the middle of an event, you'll be placed at the start of the event when you load the save data. I mean, it's alright, we can fast forward up to there, right? But, yeah. There we go. I think that's where we leave things off for the night. Hey there, Doomington. Sorry, I think you've caught us right at the end of the stream, unfortunately. But that's just what happens, sadly. When it hits midnight, and especially when I've got work in the morning, kind of have to wrap things up, sadly. But hopefully, that was something that everyone enjoyed. And don't worry, we will be doing more of this tomorrow, so you won't have to wait too long for that that cliffhanger, alright? As for what else we're doing, we're also doing some Super Robot Wars tea on Sunday. So we still have a few more things waiting for us. Now, let's go and look for somebody to raid, shall we? Let's see, who is streaming what at the moment? Oh, hello. Wiki is playing some Outer Wilds at the moment. And that's a good game. Now, I am going to tell people, if you have any intention of playing Outer Wilds, don't watch Wiki's stream. It's really important that you experience Outer Wilds on your own. Because, like, honestly, that's a game that's worth, like, playing unspoiled, if possible. So, that's my warning for people. But, yeah, we're gonna raid Wiki anyway, okay? And yeah, I will make sure to not let capitalism bugs bite, because those bugs are the worst bugs. 100%. But, yeah, thank you very much as always, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright? See ya!